Right. So passport photos I'm going to do next. Oh, by the way, everybody, I don't know, anyone who doesn't know me would say my hair's dead straight. Yeah, it hasn't been since I got from a toddler. I was a blonde toddler, but only as a toddler. When I grew up, my hair has been naturally near jet black my entire life, and it's naturally wavy like my dad's side of the family. Because my dad's side, they have dead straight, or they have wavy hair and curly hair. No, both my grandparents had curly hair. Stanley and Ruby Fleming had curly hair. Anyway, um, yeah. So I always straightened it. So for Carol, who was telling people the day of Nan's funeral in 2018 that, oh, he's in there curling his hair. No, I fucking wasn't. She lies. Honest to God, Carol was making up the stories. So the whole morning of Nan's funeral, she kept stopping me having a shower. So I literally had like a quick 10, 15-minute shower, got dressed, and I always slick my hair back and straighten it. I have since a kid. So Carol's on the phone going, oh, he's in there straightening his hair. She's a fucking deadbeat. All these idiots that listen to my loser mother, well, what scam are you up to? Since she got with all her deadbeat boyfriends, she's just a deadbeat. She's a fucking deadbeat. I just, honest to God, look, walk past her and laugh at her. Go Gopher. Call it Gopher. She's an ugly piece of shit. Like, why would you give her any attention? She's an ugly fucking piece of shit. She's a loser. She's always been a fucking deadbeat man-hating loser. She's had issues her entire life. Dad divorced her. She never got over it. But she tells everyone that Dad cheated on her. No, he didn't. You fucking run around with some low-life, scummy shit people, and you are a low-life, scummy shit person. No, that's my photo off my green card. That's me. I straightened my hair. I chemically straightened for it. But the actual photo that I had done first was just me naturally. So that's me naturally, as you can see now with my hair. But I ended up deciding to have it straightened for it because it looks more. I thought it looked more professional. So all my passport photos, the ones. Oh, look, someone had an issue with my passport photo. I don't know why. Here's my passport photo from a passport that I had in 2011 because I was dark skinned. I'm like, yeah, but I am naturally dark skinned. I just haven't gone to the sun for a while, so all I've got to do is go and be out in the sunlight, and my skin just, well, it used to. Maybe that older I'm getting, you lose pigmentation or whatever. But that's me that's in 2011. So that's myself taking, that photo was taken down at well, passport office, the post office over in Surrey Hills. You can see it's me. It's like, seriously. Why? Because I'm darker skinned, It's like, yeah, but I do have dark natural skin. Like, I've got, like, always been a shade darker than my twin sister because I throw more on my dad's side. My dad's father had dark olive skin. Even the government could look up the records and go, oh, yeah, Stanley Fleming complexion dark. Yeah, because Stanley Fleming was dark. Like, seriously. Like, it's not rocket science just to read a document, is it? Apparently people can't read documents these days. Too useless, especially those that work for the medical industry. They're too useless. Big on making up bullshit stories. You know, Baxter. So, all this was brought up. I'm like, why are you bringing shit up? Like, photos of myself. Oh, apparently there was like, oh, let someone else use your license. I'm like, no. Like, why are you making up stories about me? Like, literally making up bull. It all comes from the fucking leftists. It all comes from the deadbeats. LGBTQ fucking crap. There's me there. That's another photo that I had. It was like, no, I couldn't use that. It was too far back. These are for my passport. And my, well, that was one I got for my green card. It's like, no, it has to be, I had to have it done in George Street. There's another one on my passport. It might have been actually one I used for my international license, maybe. So, yeah, so I've hung on to everything for, for record. It's ridiculous. The bullshit that idiots have said over the last 10 years, and I'm just looking at it and going, you know that your organisation can be sued and your staff members can be charged. You're just not protected. Like, still you think you're protected, that you got immunity. It's like, you don't, especially when this is all being for somebody else's, like, especially in the nursing industry. It's like, yeah, this is someone else's personal vendetta. They're using their job for a personal vendetta against me. So you do know you can be sued, right, for that? You do know that there's a conflict of interest and that you can be charged and sued. You're not immune. I know. I love how you idiots that work in the medical industry and the caring industry and the social work and all these other like social support working industries, where they think that they can. We work in disability. We can do this. Nah, the law actually applies to you, and if you actually check it, you find that your organisation can be charged, depending on what law you break, $55,000 each time you break that law. So no, you can't. And then they sit back and go, oh, but we're non-profit organisations, like what Fine Dog was doing. It's like, and what, you think because you're a non-profit organisation that gives you immunity to break the law? Because you do know what you're doing is breaking the law. I told them back in 2017. They're like, oh, Justin. I'm like, oh, Justin, what? Did you hear from Carol again? Oh, he's paranoid because he smoked cannabis. No, not paranoid, but I'm telling you the truth. And like when I said to Mum years ago, I'm like, I'm getting monitored and surveillance by organisations. Then the same organisation, here's the thing, Giovanni, the same organisation, which was some acute care centre that was actually deliberately monitored and surveillancing me, were the same ones that turned around and said, oh, Justin said he's being monitored and surveillance. It's like, but you are doing it. Leave it, Baxter. Not my toys. Leave it. They're not your toys. Oh, great. He's picking up my toys. No, that's not your toys. That's your toys. Cute dog. That's not yours. Why don't you use your dog toys? No, that's not. Look what he's doing. Okay, he's just found. That's yours. Good boy. That's yours as well. And I don't have a vacuum cleaner yet, so don't bring your treat boy out. I'm going to leave the video there, but yeah, exactly. So these ridiculous workers are going, oh, so he thinks somebody's monitoring him. Meanwhile, it has on their list. So we walked around Justin's area of residence to sight him. We were looking up for his balcony and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that is what you call monitoring surveillance. That's what I told you. I'm like, stop monitoring me. Then I put down, oh, he thinks someone's monitoring him. It's like, that's exactly what you're doing. You're a fucking loser of an organisation. How much money are you dumb cunts getting paid? What do you think monitoring is, you fucking dickhead? Exactly what you're doing, you fucking dickhead. And then it's like, mate, I'm not backing down. This is 10. You're a fucking loser. Like these idiots that work, they think they're entitled that work in these jobs. It's like, fuck off, mate. You've picked the wrong person this time. I'm not backing down. You're a fucking loser. Oh, he thinks he's being monitored and surveillanced. We're just looking for his balcony and trying to look for his window and we're walking around his area of residence to try and sight him. That's monitoring and surveillance. That's exactly the definition of monitoring and surveillance. That is a criminal offence and you don't get to do that. And the same idiots that were doing that are writing it down going, oh, he thinks... So, meanwhile, in our report, so we were walking around Justin's area of residence to try and sight him. We're looking around the corner of the balcony, trying to see if we could see into his apartment, to try and see him. And then when we spoke with Justin, he said that he was getting monitored and surveillanced. Yes, by you. That's exactly what monitoring and surveillance is, you fucking loser. Exactly what you wrote down in a document. So find me a good enough solicitor to sue that organisation because that's exactly what they're doing. Losers of fucking people. Since 2015.